Hi, Pearls, and welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
Welcome back to The Truths About Marriage. This is episode 12, and we're going to talk about how to keep romance in my marriage.
Yes.
All right,
So, starting off.
Grab your beverage of choice. That's a pretty glass.
Mm-hmm. You see that gold?
Yes. And drink with us.
Mm-hmm.
Spend a couple minutes with us and going over this much needed subject of discussion.
So we're going to start off where this is not just for marriages, even though we do focus on marriages, but this is for all couples. It's just something that we felt was needed to be said, being that a lot of people aren't talking about it.
No, they're not.
So you have to... Why are you smiling like that?
No, because it's not a subject that's discussed. So I'm like excited to talk about it.
You have to take accountability for keeping the romance going.
Yes.
Keeping that little fizz going, whatever you want to call it. The little sizzle, fizzle, whatever you want to call it. I would say for us, we do play around a lot, but there's those times that, as far as the whole dick graze and the booty grabs and this and that's part of being romantic. It's not always about being vulgar, but it's just those nice hugs and stuff are always good. But sometimes you don't always have to be serious about it.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be sexual, but you just want to keep the communication going to where you're on the same page and you know what I mean, just be present.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what it's all about. You hear us say key things all the time in all of these videos, but one of them is communication. The other one is being present.
Yes.
And, I guess that we'll go into the next thing, which is you have to make the effort. You can't allow kids and work and schedules, and you have to stop and make the time and make those efforts. It could be, scheduling that little bit of time to sometimes just talk to each other as romantic.
Well, not to cut you off, but I remember one time where she actually had talked to, what was it, a neighbor or something, to watch the kids, and we ended up going to what was the one hotel with the theme rooms?
Oh, I forget who watched the kids.
Whatever. Well, anyway, but she scheduled a date night and had somebody watch the kids, and we went and actually got a room.
It was for your birthday.
We ended up going, no.
Not that time?
No, it was like just because.
See, we do it a lot.
It was like just to get reconnected type of thing. But like I said, that was the romance where we ended up getting this theme room. We ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner, had drinks, and we just spent time reconnecting.
Because
a lot there.
Yeah, because I remember that night now. Because it goes both ways. So let's just make that a mental note. First of all, it's not always on one partner to do this.
Yeah.
You have to take the initiative both ways. It does have to be both ways. But in the effort, it's being consciously aware that you're starting to pull apart. The gaps are starting to take place. And, we've talked about that and how to keep your marriage off autopilot. But, you have to stop and think. If you are being present, you will then start to realize, oh, shoot, I haven't said I love you. We haven't had a moment to, especially when you're in that grind of life. Yeah. So, just, and it doesn't always have to be, going and getting a room, because everybody's budgets are different and everybody's schedules are different. But sometimes it's just even putting candles in your room, drawing a bath, getting everybody out the house.
Exactly.
Just having a house to yourself. If you have
get the kids out the house, let the grandparents watching, whatever, and
sending them off somewhere.
Do a little, go get a blanket, lay it out on the living room floor, and do a little picnic type theme thing where it's just a thought. Like you took the effort to do this, and not worry about anything. Like, babe, I already took care of the kids. They're going to such and such. Let's just do this. Get in the shower, relax. Once you get out, I got everything planned for you, type of thing. That's that's part of the romance. It's planning and prepping and showing effort that you care about your relationship.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Make the effort.
So, next point is it's not always sexual.
No, it's not.
So just because, say, I plan this perfect dinner and we reconnect mentally and this and that doesn't always mean it's going to be sex at the end of the night. Not saying it doesn't have to be, but as far as whether it's the female or the male, if all you're thinking about is sex, it's not always sex. Mm-hmm. Sometimes just to reconnect mentally,
right,
emotionally, right. like just to have that connection. Sometimes to me that's better than sex, because when I know I'm back on the same page with my boo, like we like back fighting against the world. We ready to handle it. Like,
yes, you and
you know, like
you and I against the world.
So I wouldn't say don't get disappointed when, whether it's the wife or the husband, and you plan everything, and at the end of the day, sex isn't there. Right. I did see one meme today that did say, which I laughed about that, where it said to go out and get drunk and to not have sex after getting drunk is like a waste of alcohol or whatever. Something like that. Something along those lines. But so I just had to laugh at that.
Because we've actually done that.
Yeah, we've done that a few times where we feeling so nice that we don't get it in. But it's like, it's not always about sex.
It's
just
really
just
not.
to
It's
like
really
just the other night, we just went out, had drinks, appetizers, and just was talking and everything. And we got home. I think I ended up having another drink when we got home. We ended up falling asleep.
Yeah, we was chilling.
We woke up. I forget, we was watching something on Netflix. We woke up, and it was almost 12 o'clock at night. Like, babe.
We looked at each other like. It's fun and enjoying each other.
It's more, keeping the romance is about being connected, staying connected, being on the same page,
right,
making sure that one's not neglected and this and that, and just communication.
Right. Exactly. Because, and that goes all, again, like it always does with us, goes to the next point, which is, you have to learn what your mate considers to be romance. Because I'll give an example. Josh and I were talking about this as we were getting ready for this video. And, we always do different things. I mean, everybody that knows us know we go away, various times over the year, be it to the Caribbean or be it up to the Pocono Mountains for the weekend or whatever. And I even told him that one of the things that he did for me that was more appreciated than the actual act and event itself was he did a whole planning of this restaurant I've never been to. He actually took the effort. So for me, it was the effort, honestly, to look up this beautiful bed and breakfast type restaurant. And because I think I said something to you, and you drop little gems. And if you listen to your partner, you'll get these gems, because if you're communicating like you should be, you will hear these different things. And I've said to Josh on various occasions, I love when we just go on a drive to nowhere, when we just get on the road and just drive and just, that's nothing. A tank of gas, you know what I mean, is a lot cheaper than a hotel. Well, sometimes with your truck, it's about the same price as some of them cheap hotels. Whew, your tank.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
Shoot, $60 to $80. I could do something with $60 to $80. But anyway, so, he just took me on a drive to nowhere. I didn't know where we were going. I was actually thrilled just to be on the highway with him, and because that's our time sometimes to talk and laugh and listen to music or whatever. And he took me to this beautiful restaurant, and unfortunately, like always with us for some reason, it's gone. Yeah. It's no longer there.
It was called the Blue Rose.
It was a beautiful, and the food was phenomenal.
Cape May Courthouse area.
It was beautiful. Cape May, New Jersey. It was beautiful, and it was. And we talked about that because we started talking about the food and everything, but he was surprised to find out that for me, it was the fact that I didn't have any involvement. He did it all on his own. I didn't know anything. I've never been there, so it was a new experience. It was a couple of things in that, and for me, that was the most romantic part of it all, including it was a beautiful restaurant and it was romantic and the ambiance was beautiful. But so, but that's what the point is you have to, listen to your partner, be in touch and in tune with your partner, and learn what they consider romance. And like Josh said previously, it may not be sex. Sex is a fulfillment. Sex is a fundamental There's so many more aspects to your relationship than having sex. Sex is a release. I don't want to say it's a duty, but it is part of your natural relationship.
You could even still make it about sex.
It could be all different.
Say if y'all haven't reconnected in that way, then okay, maybe you want to plan something and get a room and maybe buy some lingerie and leave it in the bathroom type thing and tell her to put that on after she's relaxed and stuff, get out the bath. And then you could introduce it, and then it could lead to sex.
Exactly.
And a lot of times you do reconnect through sex because that is a part of the relationship.
Right.
But it doesn't always have to always be about sex.
Right. Exactly. And that's really, honestly, it is, you know, all of it is always about communication. It's always about staying present. It's always about learning your partner. And they will tell you, if you know and learn and build that bond, you will learn what makes your partner tick and what they consider. And like Josh said, we have done the sitting on the floor, TV off. We've played Uno. We'll, you know, just sitting down there with a cheese cracker shoot. We, you know, and I mean, we get on the game together. We play, you know, PlayStation together and all that. But there have been plenty of times where we will just sit and play a game, actual board game, or sit out on the floor. And I have had wives come to me and say, well, you know, I don't really know how to communicate. He's not much of a talker. Then you can look up different conversation starters. I mean, Google is like ridiculous when it comes to stuff. Where you could look up top 10, top 20, you know, conversation starters. What's my mind on? We just got back from vacation. You know, and start the conversation too, and then start showing, you know, when you're making the effort, you can also use that time to express things that you also would like done and what you like as well, because sometimes you do have those partners that have to be kind of told that hints don't work. They're not reading you very well, and you know, but it's all in fun. Like this, and this is the person that you decided to join your life with. It's supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to be a chore. And you have to stop allowing, and I say this all the time, stop allowing what you assume and what social media and TV is making you think it is. You have to learn what works for you and your partner and make that work. We're big on that. We say it all the time.
Your marriage is what you make it.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
It's your marriage. It's not going to be what you see on TV and all those commercials and all that kind of stuff. That's not. Make it yours and appreciate yours, and then you'll stop being resentful in a lot of ways too. Because that will build up resentment because you assume that this is what it's supposed to be, and it's not. It's what it's going to be with you too.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to plan the date nights. You have to do those different. Step out of your comfort zone and say something, or leave little notes. Something just. But you can't just go along and just. Oh, he's going to get it eventually. Oh, she's going to get it eventually. No.
Yeah, open up your mouth and start talking to
people aren't mind readers.
Exactly.
And if they are, they would be millionaires and they might not be with you.
Listen, you might never have met them. Or you might be a millionaire and never met them too.
Exactly.
You know, that way.
So it's just, if you got to drop hints, if you got to write notes, whatever it takes. But make it your own and be happy doing it.
Yes.
Period.
And as always, you know, we're here. Like we say in every video, we are here. If you need to send us an email or what have you, you can email Josh.
Josh at lenaspearls.com. See, I know it, but she threw me off.
I don't know how I did that.
You threw me off.
You said you knew it. Mine is April at lenaspearls.com. You can schedule coaching calls with us. We do them via video, so you don't always have to worry about coming out physically to us. You can do all of that, and you can also communicate and drop us a line on the website, www.lenaspearls.com.
Check out the website.
The website is up and running.
It's nice. It's fresh.
Yep. All of the information, all of the events and everything that we're doing, especially with our upcoming events, you can purchase tickets on the website directly. All of that is on there. Okay. What else? Don't forget to share and subscribe,
share, hit that notification bell.
That's right. So you'll be notified. That notification bell allows you to, will alert you whenever we upload, because like we've said previously, we're slowing down on our uploads a little bit. What else?
But definitely share.
Open up the comments down below.
Subscribe.
Start the conversation.
Definitely share with friends. Share.
Share and share alike. All right, guys, that's it. Pretty short and sweet video tonight.
That'd be all, folks.
That'd be all.
You see this funky glass she got?
Your glass is funky.
I mean, I got.
I don't even know if they can see.
I got the gold.
My glass. It's kind of like a square almost. It is funky.
I got the gold.
Yeah, he got the gold.
But as a noble, I should.
Yes. Until next time, guys, take care and be blessed.
That glass is funky. I should have got one for myself.
I think we got two.
Did we?